Hey, what's going on, guys? Chris here from Scale Speed Garage. Just wanted to bring you a quick little video today and tell you the future is now with post-curing. So I don't know if you're like me, but I have passed on getting a wash and cure machine because I have a pretty good routine for washing my prints down and just didn't really feel the need to buy something that will do all that for me when I already have a good system. And I built myself a nice big curing chamber that you can see here for very cheap. This was a free cabinet off of Craigslist. A spray can of contact adhesive, some aluminum foil, and then some 405 nanometer UV LED strips from Amazon that are attached to the inside, and then some clear containers for a water bath. But the only bummer about this setup that I have for doing my post-curing is that the UV LED lights, they come on when you plug them in, they turn off when you unplug them, they don't have an on-off switch. And a lot of times I would start a post-cure and then go off and do something else and kind of forget about what I had post-curing, sometimes over-curing parts, ending up with really brittle parts. So I have discovered a great way to automate the post-curing with the help of one of these. This is a smart plug from Amazon. Really a cool way to automate the post-cure. So I'm going to throw my parts that I'm going to cure into my water bath. And then I'm going to say the phrase that I've set up with Alexa. And really you could set any phrase up you want. You can also do it through the app and just press the button to start the routine. But anyways, to start the post-cure, I'm just going to say my phrase that I've set up for the routine in the Alexa app. Alexa, light them up.
Okay.
She says okay, the lights come on, and I close the doors, and that cures for my preset amount of time. So I will show you here in the app how that is done. Alright guys, so once we have our smart plug connected to our Wi-Fi and ready to go, we can confirm that it is connected by tapping on devices at the bottom of the screen and then tapping on plugs, and here we see my plug that I set up with the name of UV is ready to go. And so then to create the automated post-cure cycle, I'm just going to tap the More button down at the bottom of the screen, and then we're going to go to routines, and here's where I set up this automated post-curing cycle. So I'm going to tap the plus button in the top corner. I'm going to give the routine a name. Let's say UV 3 minutes. One thing I have found is that Alexa the app does not like numbers, so if you're going to put a number like the amount of time in the name of the routine, you have to spell it out. So we're going to give it the name, UV 3 minutes. And next is the trigger. This is what starts that post-curing cycle. So I'm going to tap on the plus button and then hit voice. And you can see here it automatically starts with Alexa. That's our phrase to wake the Amazon device up. But from there then we can give this a trigger phrase. So anytime we say Alexa blah blah blah, it turns on this cycle. And so if you're doing multiple routines, say for different types of resin that all have different curing times, you could make the trigger phrase the amount of time that you want the light on. You could make the trigger phrase the name of that resin. So for example, I might say Alexa ABS gray. And then the last step here is to tap on this plus button here for add action. And this is where we are going to actually create that automated post-cure cycle. So we're going to scroll down here till we get to Smart Home. and then tap on all devices, and here we find our Amazon Alexa smart plug that we have our UV light plugged into. We're going to tap on that, and we're going to tell it to power on, and then we'll hit next. And then we have to add another action, and the next action is going to be the amount of time that the light stays on. And so that's going to be down here at the bottom for wait. And then we can change the duration to however long we want. So I might say 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And then I'm going to hit next. And then finally I'm going to add an action to turn the light off. So I'm going to add action and then scroll down to Smart Home and tap on UV and then tell it to power off. So I'll just tap that slider to change that to power off and then hit next. So you'll see now that annoyingly the app reordered the order of my steps. So we do now just have to tap and drag on those and move them to the positions that we want them. So now they are in the correct order. UV power on, that means the smart plug turns on. Then we have wait 3 minutes and 30 seconds. That means the UV plug stays on for that duration of time. And then UV power off. After 3 minutes and 30 seconds, Alexa automatically turns the plug and the UV light off. And then we can just save that routine, and there you have it. After that, we are good to go, and you can use your trigger phrase to tell Alexa to turn on your post-curing light and leave it on for your specified amount of time. So that's all there is to it, guys. I do have a blog article that is related to this that'll have links to all of the items that I talk about here in the video, and that is at www.scalespeedgarage.com/blog/smart post cure, all one word. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Until then, happy modeling and keep building your dreams.